Yo, Hendo here with Average Dude Softball. Today we've got the Pier NDM2 for you. This is a 26 ounce 0.5 end load, 12-inch barrel model. We're gonna go ahead and put about 50 to 60 swings on it. Then we'll take it home, throw some balls on the tee, do some velo testing, and give you our final thoughts. We're also gonna give you before and after compression testing, so if you play somewhere where they test, you kind of know where it's sitting at. This is Pier's game ready technology, so we're expecting that it tests right at that 240 mark already and really doesn't need swings at all to be game ready at that point. Today we're gonna be swinging exclusively 52 300s in order to protect the bat a little bit, try to hold that compression a little bit better as opposed to using the slightly harder balls as well. Today we've got clear skies, no winds, about 85 degrees, so we are gonna get as many swings in as we can before the phone potentially overheats. Those are problems we deal with out here in New Mexico. Let's go get it. Today we're swinging the Pier NDM1. This is the one piece, half-ounce end load. This one's a 27.5. We're gonna go ahead and put about 50 to 60 swings on it with a mix of 52s, Evil BP Rockets, Classic M's, and Pro M's. It's about 80 degrees, 85 degrees outside with some winds blowing pretty much straight in. So we'll see how that affects the flight. I'm excited to give this thing a try and see what it's got. Let's get it. All right, let's go ahead and test this Pier NDM2 before we swing it. Down. Preload to 0. Pull our little lever. And we're sitting just above 250. So we'll go ahead and throw some swings on there and see what happens. We're gonna go ahead and compression test the Pier NDM1 here before we go ahead and swing it. All right, preload to 0. And we're sitting dead on that 250 line. So we got a little bit of wiggle room. We'll go ahead and throw 50, 60 swings on here, see what it's doing after that. All right, final thoughts after our 50 to 60 swings out here. You started off feeling a little stiff, hard to find the sweet spot, but these last, 15 to 20 have felt great. Even with the 52s, we were able to put a couple out here on the baseball field, and plenty that have been well over 300 on a softball field. We'll go ahead and throw some measurements up later for what this field actually ran, so you have an idea where these balls are landing. But let's take this thing home and do some velo testing. That wasn't off the barrel. It does sound different. Oh, it just has a really hollowy. Ooh. Maybe. Oh, that pure spin technology. Ooh, there we go. Felt good. Ooh. Ooh. I thought I squared down, it didn't feel like.
97 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and scale weight the 26.5 NDM2 real quick. And the 26.5 comes in at 24.82, and that's with a 1.1 millimeter lizard skin grip on there as well. All right, we're gonna try to scale weight the NDM1, but it does have the rounded bottom, so it doesn't really sit on the scale very well. We'll do our best to give as light pressure as possible and get an idea of what this 27.5 weighs. Looks like we're right at 27.4, 27.5, so pretty close to true from what we can tell, and that's with a 1.1 millimeter lizard skin on it as well. We're gonna go ahead and throw the NDM2 on the compression tester here, see what we got. After being at about 100 swings between the field and the velo tests. There's our preload to 0. And we're sitting right at 250, so still gives us some room before we have to worry about any sort of testing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and test the NDM1 now that we've got about 100 swings on it between the field swings and the T swings. Preload to 0. And we're sitting almost right on 250, somewhere right between 240 and 250. All right, we're scale weight compression test and velo test complete here on the NDM1 one piece and the NDM2 two piece. We're gonna go ahead and talk about these together simply because for us, the actual feel off the barrel, the general velo test that we got, the overall pop on the field, all that kind of stuff, we're pretty darn similar, with the only big difference being whether or not you're a one-piece fan or a two-piece fan. For us, we do prefer the two-piece, but again, I'm a little bit more of a fan of two-piece in general. I do have some one-piece bats that I swing, but overall, I prefer the two-piece bats, and it was kind of the same with these ones as well. However, they both had good pop out of the wrapper. We were a little surprised at how well they held up compression-wise. They're both still passing, so they do have some room to improve before you have to worry about them failing if you're somebody who plays somewhere where they test. But either way, it's a bat you could definitely pull out of the wrapper and just go game. It did take a little bit of getting used to, whether, I don't know if it was the tacky barrel or just kind of that softer barrel feel that the Piers have, but it did take a little getting used to, so maybe take it out to some BP, give it 20, 25 swings, make sure you're comfortable with it, then take it to games. But if you have no problem just pulling it out of the wrapper and being comfortable with it, this one's gonna be hot out of the wrapper for you, provide good pop off the barrel, and as you saw, it gets in about that mid-90s range, at least for us, again, with room to improve. If you enjoyed the videos, go ahead and drop us a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll have plenty more content. We're gonna have some other two-bat videos as well, as opposed to just every single one being its very own. And then before long, we'll start doing some comparison videos. We'll bring some bats back that have now in that 200, 300, 400 swing range, just so you can see how they've held up, what we think about them. And plus we have about another dozen bats on the way as well. So we'll go ahead and keep those rolling at about one a week, best we can do out here in the heat. If we can get some more done, not worry about our phone overheating, we'll go ahead and bring you as many videos as we can. If there's something you want to see, go ahead and drop it in the comments. We'll be happy to accommodate if it makes sense. If there's specific bats, anything else like that, let us know. If you need help finding some bats or getting something in your hands, go ahead and leave it in the comments or shoot us an email at averagedudesoftball@gmail.com, or just come over to Facebook, Headbanger Sports Worldwide. You can message myself, Drew Henderson, and I'll get you taken care of. Again, we appreciate you watching. Have a great day.